Hello everybody and welcome to the Kochoke Show. On Kochoke TV we are going into our week 4 battle of BPC as we speak against Claspedframe and the Minnesota Vereless Wolves, and I don't know why that did that. He went offline apparently. So I'm just gonna send that. That's a bit weird. Anyways, so we have Expert Bell Electrode, which has T-Wave, and Power Ground, Signal Beam, and Volt Switch. Assault Vest, Water Absorb Lapras, Ice Beam, Surf, Signal Beam, and Thunderbolt. We have Dark EMZ for Parting Shot, ideally, with the Rattled, because I had nothing that used Technician, and why do you want Pickup? So I guess I'm Rattled. With the Z Parting Shot, Knockoff, U-Turn, and Taunt, ideally to get Lapras back up after it's taken a whole bunch of hits. Punkaboo with Frisk, Synthesis, Leech Seed, Hidden Power Ground, and Giga Drain, via Violite, and Max Defensive. So special attacking, bulky, special defensive wall. Zubat is set up with Cold Berry, Psychic, Air Slash, Signal Beam, and Con Mine. I wish I could have fit Roost, but I couldn't. He has a Malamar, which is the Cold Berry isn't intended for. And we have Lucy the Viper is back. Black Sludge, Shed Skin, Poison Jab, Earthquake, Coil, and Glare. So a kind of bulky setup. It has a lot of defensive and bulk investment, and not a lot of attack. So hopefully. He has a Clefairy that you are mainly for. So his team, will read off since we've got touch time. Weezing, Togedemaru, which we all saw how much trouble I had with Raichu, so Togedemaru could be a problem. Hakamo-o, Clefairy, Breaksin, Fungus, Wooper, Combi, Wimpod, Floatzel, and Malamar. So obvious big threats are Malamar, Hakamo-o, because again I have no Dragon Resist. Clefairy, I struggle with Clefable so much that I'm just gonna fear the Clefable. Weezing is a bit of a problem as well, actually. But I should be okay. I don't even think he actually brings it. But we will see. Fungus could be annoying. Combi and Wimpod can do some things, and Floatzel does outspeed everything except for Electrode, so that could be a bit of a problem as well, but Punkaboo should be able to deal with that. And Malamar, of course, is a massive issue, because it can kind of... Look, it deals with all of those things. Doesn't deal particularly well here, but, like, it's gonna superpower it. Sure, it can take one, but... We're gonna re-challenge. As you can see though, Signal Beam, U-Turn, Signal Beam. I don't want to die to Malamar. Hidden Power Ground, a couple Hidden Power Grounds, and Earthquake. Togedemaru is a problem too. So Malamar, Togedemaru, yeah, no surprise. Hakamo-o, no surprise. Combi, Floatzel, mild surprise, not a big one. I don't think it has much for Lapras either. And Fungus. So Combi, Tailwind Endeavor is quite annoying, especially since I didn't bring rocks. But it's not going to sweep me or anything. It's just, you know, a bit of a problem. I need to remind myself how much Electrode does to Togedemaru. So I kind of want to lead Electrode. T-Wave Hakamo-o, T-Wave Malamar probably, T-Wave Floatzel. Yeah, I feel okay about that. He leads Combi, okay. So who is my... He didn't bring Clefairy. So actually the Viper is probably my least needed thing. So I'm going to Volt Switch into the Viper. Kind of let it get endeavored. Expecting tailwind. I mean, that's pretty well why you bring it. Could have string shot too. Hustle bug bite. Nope. Click. Clickety click click. So I'm gonna poison jab just to kill it after the endeavor. I'm gonna glare now. That was a crit too. So I'm gonna go into Swoobat. Swoobat versus Hakamo-o. Outrage. I have no fairy type, so let's assume that. That's okay, so I will combine. Z, uh-oh. Okay, dang, there's prep. Woo! Nice. Nice prep. What does that what was that even off of, man? Ghost Shadow Claw, I assume? Dang. So Lapras is probably faster now, right? Yes. That does Ice Beam. Goes into Fungus. It should be faster. Goes into Floatzel. That's fine too. Something that has a set. Ice Beam to 35. It's not particularly bulky. So I'm going to Thunderbolt. Down goes Floatzel. That's very good. Togedemaru, I can't really deal with. So, I'm gonna go into Punkaboo. I'm kind of gonna assume. Hmm. I'm gonna assume he doesn't want to stay in. And it's gonna U-turn. But you know what, I'm gonna hit power ground in case. Tokidamaru. Sings up did what? 10? It's pretty standard, jolly. Power ground won't kill. So let's. Does go Fungus. Okay. Well, I wish I had doubled, but he didn't even U-turn. So I do really wish I had doubled. Gonna glare. Let's start coiling. Ooh, he's got Spore. Come on, Shedskin. Yes, Shedskin. Okay, so Viper. +1. +1. Fungus. Poison Jab's not doing that much. If I go to +2, I still don't kill, so I'm gonna Poison Jab. Good thing I did not. I'm now gonna Earthquake in case he goes Toki tomorrow. He goes Combi. Ah, I should have Poison Jabbed. I'm gonna glare. So I can now outspeed. Down goes the Combi. Fine with that. Earthquake. It's got Zen Headbutt. Toki gets Zen Headbutt. Dang, I should have looked into that more. If he is scarfed into Zen Headbutt, that is absolutely fine. So I'm gonna go into this. If he has a Shuka, won't kill, but that's okay. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but I'm okay with it. Empowered Ground does take up the Togi, which is nice. Hakamo-o is already paralyzed. The plan, if this was the... Okay, I need to make a No, he's not a Violate, because he is Ghost DMZ. That is right. Shadow Claw. Let's assume Dragon Dance. I'm gonna assume Outrage, and let's say Earthquake. I don't think he's shown... Yeah, he's shown Earthquake, yeah, that's right. Let's assume... Yes, I know, this is not legal. Nope, I want 252. Export. Hakamo-o. Volt Switch is not going to do that much. But then... Hakamo-o. Doesn't do that much there, so I'm going to Volt Switch into the Lapras. If he has Fighting Move, I'm going to be sad. Dragon Dances. I think I'd still be faster, maybe? I'm not sure. I should figure that out. Should have figured that out already. So 229. +1. Okay. Maths. I'm not even sure. Right now my math brain is not functioning very well, I can tell. So if this math is wrong, I apologize in advance. Specifically to you, Honor. I'm sorry. Times 1.5 divided by 2. That'd be 171. So he could outspeed if he's max. But you know what? I'm going to Ice Beam anyways. He outspeeds and has close combat. Dang. Alright, but he now dies to Volt Switch. I'm really surprised by that. Okay. Okay. No outrage, I guess. That feels weird, man. I'm suppose that probably hits everybody, but that's actually, this is really bad, guys. Just saying. That's really bad. I'm actually really wondering if Z knockoff will kill this. No. But I need to knock it off anyways. This is a Spot of Bother. Gonna taunt till you can't Toxic or Spore. Now I'm gonna knock off. Doesn't kill. Gives me a speed boost. Ooh. So I'm going to knock off again. If you end up in against Malamar, I can do a big old chunk. If I end up in against Hakamo-o, I can do some, not a lot. So I get the Fungus. I think against Hakamo-o, I Parting Shot into Pumpkaboo. Going to Leech Seed. Now, Hakamo-o. If he Earthquaked, that would be a problem, I think. I didn't even put a nature in. So theoretically, I'd live if he Earthquakes because he isn't neutral. So I kind of want to go straight into Electrode. Because I don't want this in on Malamar. Or do I? Because then I Leech Seed it. No, I'm gonna go Electrode. I feel better about that. Shadow Claw. And now, against Malamar, Signal Beam. It's not gonna kill. He is Tanga. Okay. But that's okay. Single Beam again. GG. So we pick up a 3-0 win. When Lapras went down, that got a bit scary. I really like that Hakamo-o prep for the Boobat to not let it sit up. It would have been a problem. So I will give full props there. So Viper did some work, man. The nice shed skin first turn, the 33% was very nice. And it did some stuff. It took out the combi, took the Endeavor, which, was nice. Since he didn't bring the Clefairy, the Survivor wasn't the most needed. But it did some work. I actually want to just, I do want to watch this super quick here, because I feel like I've already forgotten a bunch of the battle. I'm not gonna lie. So Electro comes out, just full switch it down to its sash. So Viper was my least needed. Tailwind Endeavor, which is kind of the only thing Combi does, but I mean it is effective. Poison Jam Hakamo-o, I didn't get the poison, which is fine. The crit Earthquake, which I kind of forgot that was a crit. Didn't do that much, to be honest. Thankfully, I'm very defensive. So I get the glare off, which is nice, going to Swoobat. And then he had the nice bait. He didn't care if I went to Swoobat. He kind of expected me to set up, which I did. And I was Darkberry, not Ghostberry. It's a good job. I outspeed with Lapras. Just fire off that nice Ice Beam. Fire off another as he goes into Floatzel, which I feel okay with because it doesn't really do that much. You have to be like Fight EMZ, low kick or something. So I get the Thunderbolt, kill Floatzel. He thought I was locked, which fair enough. I don't want to be in against that, so I'm going to go into Punkaboo, who takes that Zing Zap real nice. It looks like he might have been Scarf, I'm not sure. I'm going to hit Power Ground trying to catch it. I don't, so I'm going into Viper on the Fungus. It's the best thing to kind of sit in versus it. I'm going to Glare just for shenanigans, which I get right away, which is nice. I'm going to start Coil, get some Coil. Spores me, I get that nice Shed Skin right away, which is why I like this set. Poison Jab does a lot. Good thing I didn't Coil again, which I thought about, because Foul Play, I think, then would have killed me. So I Earthquake trying to catch the Toki D, coming in on the Poison Jab, but he went for the Combi instead, who's going to Endeavor as I Glare it, so then I outspeed, in case he wanted to double out into Malamar or something. Probably didn't need to, I probably just Poison Jab. Now he goes in Toki D, who is going to outspeed and then headbutt my face in. I'm going to catch that with the Hidden Power Ground, which is nice. I'm now going to Volt Switch on the Hakamo-o, just get a little damage. Go out into the Lapras. He DDs. At this point, I really don't think he has a fighting move. I'm surprised he didn't have Outrage, but I guess it makes sense. I'd have to look at my team, and he did have speed. It was close. I wish I had more speed in Lapras, not going to lie. The Assault Vest does nothing against close combat. So now, Meowth is going to be my one to deal with Fungus, Taunt, Knockoff. I really thought about Z Knockoff there, I'm not going to lie. Going to Foul Play for a little damage as I get the kill with the Knockoff. The Rattled comes into play, really had no effect at all. I'm just going to Parting Shot the Hakamo-o as I go into the Pumpkaboo. It's going to close combat, which is nice for me. Then I went into Pumpkaboo, get the Leech Seed. Knowing I can live the Earthquake, or seeming that I live an Earthquake, I'm going to go into Electro because I want it in versus the Malamar. It catches the Shadow Claw, which is good. Signal Beam is going to hit that to get the kill. And then we're going to, as he is Tanga, which I was afraid of, luckily I stole the Meowth, who had something as well. Pumpkaboo could not do anything against Malamar, so double Signal Beam as he lives the Psycho Cut. And I do take down the Malamar, who was terrifying, but in the end it wasn't that big a deal, because everything had Bug Move. Basically, in this format, Malamar is Hoopa U. If it has U-turn, it brings U-turn. That is the rules. But GG to Claspedframe, we moved to 2-2. We are crawling our way slowly back up after our bad start. I don't know where we're on standings, so I'll have to look on Monday when I do those. But we do pick up a nice 3-0 win. Have a nice day, everybody, because Coach Oak said so, and I will see you all next time.